joining me now in studio, I'd like to welcome EFF Member of Parliament, Niehaus. Mr. Niehaus, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
No, Mr. Niehaus, I'm just going to ask you to put the mic up. But Mr. Niehaus, let's get straight to it. The EFF, along with the rest of the Progressive Caucus, had a press conference today. Phala Phala, that's not something that's going away anytime soon.
Of course, Phala Phala can't go away. President Ramaphosa has to be kept accountable. The whole process that happened in Parliament in the sixth administration was a farcical process. You know what happened with regards to the independent panel of legal experts and how Parliament just put that out of the way. President Ramaphosa will face Phala Phala again, and the Progressive Caucus certainly will keep him and his feet to the fire of Phala Phala, and in general we will make sure that they will see an opposition like never before.
How are you keeping accountable? Are you confident that the numbers within that Progressive Caucus can allow for that potential motion to occur?
Well, we will see how things develop. You must understand that things are in flux, that there can be very interesting developments, I believe, also within the African National Congress. It is evident that not all members of the ANC are comfortable with this so-called government of national unity, not at all. And there's a lot of pressure, and as the Commander-in-Chief of the EFF had said today in the press conference, we do not see this government of national unity lasting more than a year, if that long.
One final question before I let you go, because I know you need to get into the National Assembly, Mr. Niehaus. How long are you giving the GNU?
As I said to you, probably within a year it will collapse, because the contradictions are impossible to maintain and to keep it together. And I believe that we are faced here with a government together with white supremacists that is not the will of the people. In fact, there was the possibility of having a democratic and progressive black coalition in South Africa. The ANC, obviously, with their masters in white monopoly capital and imperialism, decided to go with the Democratic Alliance and the Freedom Front Plus, white supremacist racist groupings. The EFF has always kept the door open for a progressive black coalition. If you remember the letter that Marshal Dlamini, our Secretary General, issued after we had engagements with the African National Congress, it stated very clearly that we are prepared to have a progressive coalition. It was the ANC that decided to sell out, and they will suffer the consequences of that selling out.
Mr. Niehaus, thank you so much for joining us. You need to rush into the National Assembly. Always a pleasure having you on. That's Mr. Niehaus, the EFF Member of Parliament. Of course, we're just going to let him go through into the National Assembly.